Hello. Hello, hi everyone. My name is James Ferguson. Um, I'm an engineer with a keen interest in the natural world. And I think one of the things that's kind of captured my imagination recently was learning that the term ecosystem actually comes from the engineering term system. Um, and that kind of is really fascinating, that the kind of idea of kind of humans interacting with things and kind of making new things and solving problems and fulfilling needs, engineering, it really kind of relies heavily on the idea of a system and understanding like the components of a system and kind of boundaries and interfaces and how things all work together within that system. But that idea actually extends or can be applied onto kind of the natural world, and um, I think that's a really fascinating thing, that you can understand the kind of the natural processes from that same lens. Um, so um, so in order to explore that further, we've got this field. Yeah. So from this, oh that's weird, from this fence here, all the way up to the kind of masts over there, out to that kind of particularly tall tree, this one here, and then out to this fence, approximately, and then all the way back to here. So this is our field. This is Ferguson's field, and so what we're looking to do here is quite a lot, but over time. But basically, this is kind of ground zero. This is day one, and we are. I think the kind of the big idea is that we're wanting to kind of. I guess there's four things in kind of different proportions, and the proportions may change over time. But one of them is to make a place for wildlife, to kind of, because they're having a hard time. Basically, is the short story. I'd like to grow some food. I think that'd be fun, and that'd be a nice thing to do. To quite like a giant pile of pumpkins, like a mountain of pumpkins. I'd quite like that. That'd be good. And a little bit aesthetics, a little bit looking nice. Not too worried about that one, but something along those lines. And also a bit to do with actually making a nice place for people to come visit. You know, for families or people, or I don't know who yet, but people to come and basically harvest some stuff and do some field stuff, maybe rake some stuff if they're up for it, maybe use a scythe, plant some stuff, do all different kinds of stuff, kind of cultivate, kind of grow, tend, nurture type stuff, and have a nice time doing it. Like have it like as a nice place to come and do things that, you know, are kind of work but feel nice. Work that feels nice. That's what we're looking to do here. Yeah, and to give that sense of satisfaction, that is a really wonderful feeling. So that's the kind of the aim. We're at, as I mentioned, ground zero. So this is day one of filming, and we've moved in. It's January, and you can see that it is a field in the kind of fieldiest sense, but this is a long-term project. Kind of the plan is to be here, God willing, for decades. So that's the plan, and to be basically seeing what we can do with this patch over that time. So we're not in a rush. Got time. Got a bit of a budget. Not planning any heavy machinery expenditures, but maybe planning some tools, some cool stuff, and we're making a start. So I think the first thing to do is basically to get to grips with the system, as we mentioned. So that idea that there's all different things going on here, and that they're all doing different things, I think the first year is to get to grips with that. So we're going to be we've got a weather station, so we're going to get that set up. Going to do some ecological surveys, so I'm really excited about those and kind of have a look at the living things that are here in the ground, or that come and visit, or that kind of pass by or pass through, and their interactions as well. So kind of understanding what lives here at the moment, kind of understanding what could happen, what I can do to attract other things to come visit, and then understand the interactions that they could have, and that they could have, and that they could have, yeah. So that's the objective of year one, is to get some data, and that's the plan.